Uh, this is my match reaction to the Everton game, which just happened. I've sat myself down on a wonderful little wall because I got tired when I was walking back home. So I thought I'll record a quick video while I catch my breath before I go back on my ascent up to Crooksmore, which is like, for those of you who don't know, it's like 1,000 feet elevation pretty much. It's horrible. It's a horrible walk. So yeah. Speaking of things which are horrible, that game. No, it wasn't. It wasn't actually that bad. So I'm just going to talk through like some of the key moments. Obviously, to start off, we went 1-0 down from a corner. Shocking defending, in my opinion. Just gifted them a goal. So we might as well have started the game 1-0 down. And then after going 1-0 down, I thought we showed some great fight. Obviously, Archer looked like fantastic to score. He scored 2 goals, didn't he? Really. But obviously, he scored that first one from that McBurney layoff. Who just on a tangent, McBurney looked great all game today. Really, so much better than Azula. We looked like 10 times the team. But yeah, great layoff from him. I think it was passed into the box, and then he controls it. He uses his strength to keep the defender away from him. Lays it off to Archer, who has a fantastic finish to put us 1-1. And then another great chance. I think on the break, I think the ball goes to Hamer, and Hamer first time lays it off to Archer, who again, he hits the post and it bounces back and goes in off Pickford. So we go into half time 2-1 up, and there's a lot of positivity. At that point, I thought, we might even win this game, get 3 points on the board. But obviously, at that point in the second half, we looked dire. And then Everton's goal came from a shot, a cross to the back post. That seems to be how we're conceding pretty much all the goals this season, especially down our left-hand side, or like defensively, the left-hand side. We actually have a bit of an issue now with the wing-backs, where Lowe hasn't looked very good, now he's out injured. And then Larouci hasn't looked very good, now he's gone out injured. And now we've got Osborne out injured, who sort of looked alright when he played. And now we've got what's his name, Luke Thomas, who looked pretty good. Was it Lewis Thomas? It's one of the two. It's a Thomas. Yeah, he came on and looked pretty good. No nonsense compared to Lowe and Larouci, and I thought he was a big improvement on those when he came on. But yeah, we went down 2-2 from across to the back post, and then the game was sort of just in the balance. Rest of the game, I thought we didn't make many good chances after that. I thought all the performances sort of deteriorated in that second half. When we look at Hamer in the second half defensively, I thought he was still very good. But whenever we got the ball, I thought Hamer was just trying to do a clever first time pass, and every time it sort of just didn't quite work out. And a lot of the time we were just hitting the ball long to Baldock when we were trying to play out, which didn't really work. And I think we sort of struggled to make chances, which was a shame and stopped us winning the game, because I thought we probably could have won that game realistically with how Everton were coming into it form-wise. Hopefully the last big moment of the game realistically would have been that last-minute chance from the corner where we probably could have scored. Pickford made like 2 top saves, and then got hold of the ball. So fair play to Pickford. I thought he was a bit. I don't know how to describe it. He thinks he's the guy. Do you know what I mean? Like the whole game, whenever the ball goes out of play, he was running over to like the linesman and having a word with him. And he was like standing on the halfway line. He's like, "What are you doing? You're an Everton goalkeeper." Like, no offense to Everton or the goalkeepers, but come on, mate. He thinks I think he thinks he's a hard nut sort of thing. That's the impression I get from little old Pickford with his tiny little T-Rex arms. Yeah, I was just a bit disappointing with how the game ended. Really, I thought we definitely could have won it at the end, but is what it is. I'm happy that we've got our first point on the board, and I think as of recording we're only 16th, so we're still out the relegation zone, which is a very good sign. I think we only have a point. Then again, I think Luton and Burnley both have a game in hand on us, but hopefully they don't win those. But yeah, that's my quick reaction. I'll make a more sort of formal reaction video when I'm back and have like all my computer and stuff to edit it properly. But yeah, this was just like a quick match reaction. Thanks for watching.